Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. So today is day number 2 of my favorite things, and some of these videos I'm just going to go ahead and say I am going to combine maybe like numbers 5 and 6 together, or 10 and 11, something like that, just so I don't have 17 videos going up. And also some of these elements are going to be fun to put together because I just kind of randomly listed 17 things, not in any particular order, and so I think it would be fun to kind of incorporate 2 things together. But today we are not going to do that. Today we're just going to play with number 2, which is purple. Oh my gosh, I love purple. It doesn't matter. Purple, anything. So even these flowers here, they are a little bit of a bluish purple. I still think they're really pretty. Now, I'm not going to be using this paper today because I need it to cover up the rest of my favorite things, but I have pulled in 2 other scrapbooking papers here. So I have kind of like a textured, painty looking one, and this one is a little bit of polka dots, really tiny polka dots that is kind of distressed around the edges. And I have 2 cards that I never ended up making, my 5x7 cards, when I did my card video. And I have my whole bucket here full of miscellaneous purple things that I've pulled out from my stash just to be prepared for this video. So we are going to go ahead and make 2 5x7 cards and decorate them up from my purple stash. And one of them is... I always say I like to have cards going this way and this way. So when I am able to make 2 at once, I do really like to make it going one each direction. I just think that adds to the creativity juices. Get your brain flowing in a little bit different direction. So there we go. We'll have 2 5x7s. And I don't think I necessarily want to have a purple background with a bunch of purple things on top. So I may not end up matting these with purple and then adding, like this is a purple journal card. So, you know, I'm probably not going to mat that on there, but I just threw it in the box just in case, because you never know. But I do have a really pretty purple doily that I inked up, and I thought it would be really pretty to have one coming down the top like that. And I can have it going this way or this way. I haven't decided, but a nice amount of this doily popping underneath here. And then I was thinking this purple, mat it underneath there. But again, I don't want it to be overwhelmingly purple. So I'm going to pull in my stash box, or my scrap stash box here. And I just wanted to see if I had any other like music paper, or just kind of more of a neutral. I have this one that I've inked on, which maybe you won't see. Well, it's got blue around the edge. I just need to grab, I think I'm going to have to grab a piece of music paper because I don't have any right here on the top. I tend to use that really, really fast because I love music paper. So let me grab one of those and I'll be right back. Okay, it was just out of my reach from my chair. So I've just pulled in a full sheet of music paper, and the one thing I love about music paper, look at that, it says Gypsy Sweetheart. Love it, is that it's usually double-sided, so it's really nice to have in journals. I just love it, and I love the thickness, the feel, the creaminess of the older ones, and it will really help that white border just pop around there. So let's go ahead and just get started with this music paper one, and 5x7. So I definitely want to save this part. I want you to be able to see this Gypsy Sweetheart. And so if it's 5x7, then I'm afraid this one's going to hang down over it too far. Yeah, this will have to be for the other card. So for this card, I think we will have, it's obviously going to have to go this direction. So this way is 5. I want a nice border, so I'm going to go 4.5 and cut that right there. 4.5. Oops, it's a little shy of 4.5. And lately I've been crafting away in my spare time, but my cutter upstairs is, I've not been cutting straight with it. I don't know what my problem is, but I just have not been cutting straight. So what I was looking at was, I'm going to do 6.5, but this is about 9 on this side. So if I take an inch off of this here, it'll be 8. I'll have a nice little tiny scrap, right? And then this side, because I really like numbers, but I want this to be more centered. So on this side, that's why I don't like to cut it off, because I also like the treble clef. I'm just going to take off 6.5. That way I have a bigger chunk on this side with these numbers and the treble clef. So that's, I mean, a lot of people don't care how they cut their paper down, but you know, I do sometimes. my music paper. So I'm going to have that be my focus here. And I'm thinking I do want some pops of purple. So let's ink this one with purple. That's what we'll do with this one. We'll ink that with purple. Now this other one, I want going vertical. So now because of that, I'm going to have some wordage down here. And so I'm going to need to cover that up. Unless I use this side. And then in that case, I'm still going to have wordage up here. So I'm going to go with this side. So this way my card is the same. It's a 5x7, nothing different. And I'm just going to do it this way here. So it goes 4.5. I just like things to be nice and even and the same. So I have a nice big chunk left over for later. And then we'll go 6.5 here. There we go. And then this piece here, I still save this because it's still a really nice cream if I choose not to use the side with the words on it. It's super pretty. Okay, so there we go. I think we're done cutting for right now. Now I have these papers here and I'm like, oh, I didn't even use my scrapbook papers. So maybe we'll make a something else out of that later on now that I have it pulled out and I'm looking at it. So definitely this way and this way. Purple ink, right? Let's focus. I'm thinking one in dark purple. I think I have, yeah, I have like grape or something. And then I have a light lavender, which is super, super pretty. Yeah, this one's called Seedless Preserves. Doesn't that just sound delicious? Oh my gosh. Seedless Preserves. So imagine blackberries and huckleberries. Those are both purple berries. Now I haven't had huckleberry jam in such a long time. Oh my gosh. I need to make me a trip to Montana to get some of that huckleberry jam. It's super, super good. Now I'm looking for my inkers. Got everything all every which way. So it looks like I've got the darker tone on there. Let me just scroll off. This is what I call scrolling off on here like that, just to get some of that ink off. I know you're not supposed to dip into your new inkers, but I'm not wanting to sit here to find the actual purple, which I'm sure this is it. So I'm just going to dabble that on there. Let's go around the edge. Just going to add a nice pop of purple everywhere. I'm not too concerned with this bottom edge because I'm going to cover that up either with lace, sticker, a die cut. I don't know yet, but we're going to have fun. So like I said, I wanted these videos to be a little bit on the shorter side, and it's kind of looking like I'm already 7 minutes in and haven't gotten anywhere, and I already like prepped myself ahead of time. I thought I did anyway. I wasn't planning on using ink today, so I guess that was probably where that came in. Just a nice little pop of purple. So I'm just going to swirl a little bit extra on these edges here just for fun. And now I'm going to put this one away, and I'm going to dabble this off again up in here, just so I don't mix my inks. I don't think it matters too awful much, but you know, this one is a lot darker, so we won't use as much of it. And oh yes indeed, I have not had a chance to really play with purple ink. Oh my goodness. And I bought these used, and it's still a really good ink pad. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, and on the cream, yeah, that is Seedless Preserves with cream. Oh, you guys, I'm making myself hungry. I haven't ate lunch. In fact, I didn't even eat breakfast today because I was so busy. Just had my coffee. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, enough drooling over my ink pads and thinking about dessert. Let's go ahead and, so I want to add this purple doily now, and I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll add just a pinch on here, like in the corner. That's kind of cute. Like a triangle pinch, but first the priority is going to be over here on this one. And now I need something to cover that up. I don't really want to cover up my treble clefs. Ah, see, the struggle is real. I could just wrap it around the bottom, but that to me just feels wrong. So I'm just going to do with what I feel is right, and that is going to be wrapping this around here over the entire thing. Well, let's just fold it in half, and then we will cut this down. Scissors would be handy, right? So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope it is a lot of fun for you and that you are getting something out of it. Maybe pulling out some other fun stuff that you haven't played with in a long time, or just, yeah, getting to know me better, playing with some of your extra little pieces that maybe, like I've been focusing, like I said, a lot on junk journaling, and there just isn't a whole lot of purple in my junk journals, but I'm thinking it's almost time for a purple junk journal. I don't know why I grabbed glue stick. I've been using glue stick like crazy upstairs. You'll see why here shortly. But yeah, glue stick has been my friend, and I've already gone through. This is my brand new one. I've ordered them from Amazon. I ordered the 4-pack. I have 2 glue sticks left, and one of them is, this one is almost, I would say probably halfway gone already. So I'm just glue stick crazy. I might have to order another 4-pack. I just love that glue stick. I've tried other ones and they're just too much water base or something. I don't know. They don't do it for me. They wrinkle. I don't know. I'm going to get a nice base on here. Probably a little bit too much. My HEG gun is still upstairs. And yeah, so it's a process. So in this one, I'm going to do my best to frame it to be equal distance around all 4 corners. And I can tell that it's a little bit crooked, but we're going to go with it. Okay, where's my little handy helper here? He should be, there he is. Mr. Charlie Brown. Mr. Charlie Brown coming to town. There we go. Smear some of that glue around. Okay, now this one, I want to ink it really well, or glue it. See, ink, wow. Glue it really well along this big portion here, so I don't want this popping off. And since it is going to be a card, it's going to be handled, especially right there on that edge. So I'm just trying to get it on the majority of these bigger petals and the spots where there is a little bit more grab. But yeah, so I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys, and I'm not sure if YouTube flags your videos for saying giveaway or freebies. So what I was wanting to tell you is from now on, when my video shows giveaway, I'm going to do it for this month. It'll say giveaway. But after that, I'm going to change it to say blessing. So monthly blessing. So just a heads up, if you actually are watching this video and hear me say that, you'll be prepared, because that's what that's going to be. I just don't want... I'm not sure what their like specific rules are for like saying certain words. I don't know. I don't even really know what I'm talking about. As far as, I just don't want my videos to get taken down for me saying something I'm not supposed to say, I guess. So I'm going to change the title of those videos specifically. And yeah, so that's just a heads up on that one. I just want a little bit more glue right here. And my screen went dark over there, so I don't know what's going on. Ugh, I need a glue jar. I'm gonna get, okay, soon as I turn the camera off, I'm getting a glue jar. It's happening. It's happening after this video. I'm sick of squeezing that out. I'm gonna lay it down on its side. Okay, so that's gorgeous, right? You guys loving that as much as me? Probably. Probably. Oh, and then, okay, so in my little box here, I haven't even got to card 2 yet, so let's, okay, hold on. Let's glue this baby down so that I can have both cards be somewhat dry by the time I come back to decorate the tops, right? I'm going to just glue this really quickly. And yeah, so I wanted to do I told you there was going to be a couple of hidden giveaways. So in this video, we are having a hidden giveaway or hidden blessing for you guys. So you guys know my actual birth date. Now, the first person, international, was welcome to answer down below. The first person that guesses the closest to my age or my actual age that I will turn on September 17th will get a prize. And I'm going to show you the prize as soon as I'm done gluing. So just comment down below the number. You can type it out, the actual number, or you can, got some ink on that side, or you can just write the number that you think it is. So I almost just said the number. Almost just gave you guys the answer, like multiple choice. No, gotta guess. So, yeah, but the first person that either guesses my exact age or the one that is closest to my age by the next time I do a video. So it'll be a couple days because I have to do a lot of videos this month to get through my 17 things. So I don't want this to be the exact same, and I want to be able to see Sweetheart. So I was thinking about popping this down here in the corner and just having it frame that, and I love that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fold this in half because I like things even. I'm learning that does help with aesthetics, right? Evenness. I'm an even person. I do like things in 3 and 5, but as far as like measuring, I much prefer using them equally. It would be really cute to almost have it like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I love it. I love it, but I really kind of wanted to see gypsy. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the gypsy. I don't even, you know, I'm not a gypsy or anything, but anyways. Right, I said I was going to show you the price. You're still hanging out for that, I hope. Okay, sorry. I got a little excited about using up this whole purple doily because I only have, I think, 3 of these. So they're really special. And I don't have any other way of making any more purple doilies anytime soon. Because remember, I'm not buying supplies. So that is something that is going to have to be made up with some Kool-Aid, or I'm going to need some tea. I didn't buy these. I actually made these, but I mean, it's still kind of cheating. I do drink the tea, and then I can color it again. But I don't even know if they make this tea anymore. So this one, I'm going to come down here right to the edge and just leave a little tiny bit of white poking around this doily. There we go. Just like that. All right. Definitely want that there. Okay. Let's let that dry. Let me show you what you're going to win. Dun, 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 dun. A full sheet of Prima purple cut-aparts. I almost said die cuts. Cut-aparts. So this is the full page right out of the kit. I haven't used it, but when I mail it to you, I am going to have them cut down. All of these will be in there. I'm going to cut them down so I can mail it in an envelope and have them not stack and be fat. So they might come in like chunks of 4 or 6 or however this breaks up. But yeah, this is from the Prima paper pad. Of course, now I can't remember the name. I think it's Lavender something. I'm not sure. But the winner will receive this in the mail. So just, yeah. A little extra goodie for you guys. That is one of my favorites. Things to play with here. So this one's going this way in here. And now I have a few of those same type of cut-aparts here. And I wanted to use one. This one has words on it already. So I still want a word down here or something. Maybe a butterfly. Anyways, definitely word here. So let's pick that out. And I'm thinking I want it kind of in this doily-ish here. You got this? Probably not. Go wild for a while. That's really... Again, this is a card. Family time. We could go with just a simple hello, but I'm not liking the white behind that. So I think I'm going to either use dream. I was looking dream or together. I'm going to go with dream. We're going to rock dream. Okay. Just decided. And this paper pad is super gorgeous, and I've wanted it for a long time, and I finally broke down and bought it a couple years ago. Now it's been a couple years, and it took me a long time. Hello. We're excited with their trimmer here, aren't we? Our little rounder. It took me a long time to even use it, because I was like, I just want to look at it. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I've looked at it long enough. I'm okay with using it. See what a difference the corner rounder makes? Let's ink this with the leftover ink from our little dauber. Let's just do it. So we have two-toned purple deliciousness here on this card. Actually, it's going to be 3-tone, technically. And that'll make it stand out a little better. So that there. I need some lace or something to put along this bottom here. I'm not excited about all that letters there. Whew, talk about thick lace. I have red. I have this pack of cheer happy mail from Carolyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're still gonna see, goodness, that is some really sticky stuff. You're still, oh my gosh, there's purple ribbon. Okay, no, we're going with the lace because that's what I pulled this out for. It's like applique. It's like fuzzy, super pretty. I'm not sure which side is supposed to be up. I'm gonna guess. Oh, it's so sheer you can't even see it. Oh, all right. It's going to have to go here. And I don't have Fabri-Tac down here. Ugh. Goodness. Okay, well, there goes that. I don't want to use Elaine's Tack-It on that. That's just too delicate of a thing. But I will use the purple ribbon. And that'll cover it up really pretty, too. And now that I've glued this down, I don't necessarily want this coming off the edge. So I'm going to cut this down, and then I'm going to make this into a little banner, is what I'm going to do. Just so I don't cover up my doily, because the doily is really pretty. There we go. I am just all over the place. Super excited, you guys. Super excited to share with you and celebrate with you throughout the month. And again, I was like, these are going to be shorter videos, or they're not. I am just a slow crafter. I can't help it. I just cannot help it. So I'm just making this into a little banner here. And trying not to cut my fingers and concentrating. So it's just going to hang up here on the edge, which is not straight. Let's try that one more time. I can't cut straight for the life of me. Like it just doesn't happen. Okay, so these little chunks here we can throw in the trash. And I'm going to Elaine's tack this down. Nice, pretty purple ribbon. I almost said lace. It's kind of like lace, kind of. It's really thick. I'm liking it. And I'm just going to add a nice layer of glue here to the edges. And Elaine's tack, it will hold it down. It's just going to be a long time before it actually dries. But it's not like this card is going in the mail today. So, you know, there is that. We cannot hoard our stash either, okay? So that is the other thing is I love this card so much I don't want to mail it. I don't want to mail it, but I'm going to. I'm going to because I want to spread happiness and appreciation and just wonderful smiles in the mail to people. So hopefully they love purple because this is what they're going to be getting. So there we go. A little bit over, just to bring a little bit of interest to your eye. Going over that white border there. So not everything is matchy-matchy. I kind of want to put this here now. What do you think? Because I was originally going to add something on the side here. So let me see. Give me 1 second. I gotta go find my sticker box. I'm looking around. It's not down here. Hold on. Okay. So what did you accomplish today? Yeah, I made 2 cards. I made 2 cards. And the reason why I wanted a sticker is because I just want something to go along that edge. It'll kind of hide your eye from it being not even. But I'm not sure that I want to add this blingage because it does make it puffy and then you can't just nail it out. You have to, I mean you can, but it's not going to go flat mail. Which is what I wanted it to do. So I'm just looking in my little sticker box here for something that I want to put along the edge, and I'm not finding anything that I like enough. So let's see here. I've got these purple, like Valentine's Day. I might have to just go with my bling because I think that's what I was really wanting to do. I'm just going to do it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm just going to add, I just wanted to pop some pearls along that edge. Super gorgeous. And I'm thinking, let's go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break that off. I try to break it off so that the little string is not dangling down. You know what I mean? The little sticky bits. And then I try not to touch all the sticky bits with my fingers, but today is just not my day. I had to trim my fingernails down, so that didn't help. That isn't helping me. It's crafting. Oh, it's like pulling off the entire thing. Lay down. This is not going well. Okay, Fabri-Tac, we could have used your help today. Okay, it's a really rugged looking card now. Look at that. It went from really pretty and ornate to kind of like rugged and used and loved. Well loved, right? I still kind of want to put this here. I want something here. Let me look. I have this gorgeous, gorgeous die cut, and I kind of wanted to put this one over here. But you don't see any of that. How about this massive heart? Nope. I just think these little purple butterflies are too plain. I don't necessarily want to just stick a tag on there. Ah! Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? Oh my gosh. I would love to have this on there. But then I still can turn this. No, because then the banner's going the wrong way. I'd have to go this way, and I can't do that. Okay, we're just doing this. We're doing this. This is enough layers. Okay, we're gluing this down. We're gluing this down. I keep standing this glue up, I swear. Lay it down on its side. It does not want to come out. Glue me down. Glue me down. It's so frustrating. I spend just as much time trying to get this glue out. See why glue stick has been my friend lately? It's just been done. This will stick to fabric. kind of. I mean, my last one did, so I'm assuming that this is the same glue stick, but there we go. Put the lid back on that because it's like a sticky glue. I might have to Fabri-Tac that one upstairs before I send it in the mail. So there's that. Super pretty. So on the inside of here, I'm going to, off camera, obviously, I'm going to mat this. I'm going to use the purple polka dotted paper in here to write my message on. So this card is done. I kind of want to ink the edge, but I'm not going to. Leaving it alone. Okay, now this one, we don't want to look exactly the same, so I don't want to use any of these, or any of this lovely, lovely purple ribbon. Let's do, I think I'm going to throw this tag on there. I think it's super pretty. It has a little bit of lace, and I don't necessarily want the string on there. Do I cut the string? I think the string's going to be annoying. I'm going to cut the string off. And I'm going to add a circle. I'm going to add a brad or eyelet. Sorry, I have to move the baby monitor. I'm going to add a brad as soon as I get this open. Right here. Yeah, I was super excited when I saw this on sale at Michael's. My very first time ever going to Michael's. And when I got home, I was kind of disappointed. Because I think this one's too big. I think you're going to see it out the edges. Yeah, I need to use a small dot. Small thing. Because I realized how much foam is inside this case. You really don't get that many brads. It was not worth what I paid for it, in my opinion. So just kind of the things that I'm more aware of. See, just a little extra detail. When I'm buying things, I mean, I obviously am going to use this for storage when these are gone. In fact, I might even use them for storage sooner than that, but all of that is wasted air. Foam does not help me. It takes up so much space, and not hardly any of it is being used. So that's, I should have laid this down. That's what I'm talking about as far as space and like paying attention to what you buy, because that takes up a lot of space. That's just ridiculous. I can't even get the glue to come out. Why do you not like me today? Ugh. This is just irritation level 86 today. Okay, so I'm supposed to be relaxing and enjoying myself, and I'm getting frustrated by the glue. It's just life in the craft room. Okay, I'm going to angle this slightly upward. Draw your eye up there. Like that. I would love to add a little bit more lace over here in the corner, but I don't have any of this lace down here. So I think we're going to put a butterfly or something up there. Not the big gigantic one. And I really like this, but not on Gypsy Sweetheart. I haven't used it yet, obviously. I've saved it. So I think I'm going to put this big. Should we do big or little? Maybe we'll do little. I know that's kind of a weird card. You know, if you send this in the mail, they'd be like, what? What is that? That's why I wanted the lace to go across here. I was thinking up like this at an angle, but now I'm thinking of going across that student page. So I think I'm going to put the butterfly over here in this corner, and I'm going to use some of this stickle stuff on it just to jazz this up, because why not? And I haven't used silver, so I don't know what this is going to look like. And I'm going to go around the edges here like this, around the whole thing. Use some of these stickles. Probably could have used my paint and it would have given the same effect, but this is what I grabbed. I know that's like really messy looking, or at least it is to me. I would smear it around normally, but now I can't grab that to glue it down. I should have. Okay, glue your pieces down, then stickle them. Got that? Next time. I'm going to add a little silver in each one of these little hearts, or flower centers on the doily. So there's 3, so we'll have 3, and I'm going to try to make them be a predominant, circle. So it will be right there in the center and just pop that. That's so gorgeous. I'm loving it. So that is that. Now I still want to have some lace or something I'm going to cross there. And all I have over here on my desk is purple strings, because originally I was going to use some purple strings, but Yeah, no, that's not. Let's not use that. This one's not bad. It's kind of like reminding me of like a gypsy headband. For some reason, it's kind of like a gypsy headband. See, maybe if I get a little thinner one and try not to mess that up. Ooh, I like that one. I'm going with the darker one. Oh, great. Now I gotta go back to fighting my Elaine's Tacket to come out. Oh, I don't have another glue down here. This is it. This is it. And it's annoying as all get out. But here we go. We'll just add the glue. I'm squeezing literally as hard as I can to this glue bottle. Y'all got any glue tips? Let me know too. Like, should I be putting a pin in this? Or like, you know, like a stainless steel pin, or just store it upside down? I'm scared that the lid's gonna get stuck is why I haven't done it yet. Guess we're gonna find out, because I told you I was gonna do it after this video. I'm just over it. Okay, now on this ribbon, you really can't tell which side is going to be going upwards. I can feel it with my finger that that's the flat side. That's what I call ribbon, the flat side. And this is the more rigid, rippled side on the top. So I'm going to glue it flat side down. Straightish. It would be really, oh yeah, and watch the stickle bits there. Almost just rub that with my finger. Carefully trim this off. Okay, done. And I can put a glue pile here, hopefully, and not, you know what I need? Little tweezers. This is such thin paper. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a pile of glue and then add the butterfly to it. I want it to touch all over this ribbon corner and paper. Things touch, they look better. And I really want to frame in Gypsy Sweetheart. And I'm okay just touching that down like that. I'm going to use the end of my, what do you call this thing? Pencil. And get that on the glue. Oh, actually, stickles are just about almost dry already. I mean, not like super dry, but it's not as wet as I was thinking. There we go. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So that's what we made today. And I feel like this one is more done. I feel like this has a lot of empty space. So I want to add the big butterfly to this one. I'm going to ink its edges really quickly with this little bit here. And this is such thin scrapbook paper, it's not even funny. Oh, here's my purple. And I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to add stickles to this, and then this one will be done. I think that is super pretty. Maybe I won't add stickles to this one, because I did it on that one. Maybe I'll just add this nice purple edging, because that is already looking way better and not just so flat and plain. There we go. What if I add a couple of pearls down the center of the body of the butterfly itself? I think that's what I'm going to do. Glue this down. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. And 17 days of celebration. Just enjoying myself and trying not to stress out. So let's add a couple more. I think we're going to do 3. I think 3 is going to be, yep, about perfect for this lovely little purple butterfly's length. So, yep. And not if I break it off, though. That's not going to work. Let's try from the other side here. Some of these, so I've had these, obviously, in my stash for quite some time. So, they may not be sticky. So, hopefully they won't come off. Oh, come off just like that. I just pulled the little thingamajiggy off. The pearl off of the sticky back. Anyways, there we go. Try to get that center. There we go. Super pretty. Oh, I love them. I love them. So once they dry, probably tomorrow, they will go in an envelope and out in the mail. So I'm going to do the same thing with this other card over here. I'm going to mat it with that purple. Let's get this glue mat out of the way. This purple scrapbook paper and write my message on it, because I think the other paper is too dark to write on. I'm not sure. I actually just don't like it. I just don't like it as much. So it'll have purple polka dots on the inside. How gorgeous is that going to look? Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.